Now, baby, you know when you step into Granny's house. Come on in, beloved.
Knock, knock, who's there? It's the truth at the door. Don't wipe your feet, just bring your mess to the floor. This ain't no bedtime story, no cookies and milk. It's a straight shot of wisdom, smoother than silk. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as bold, it's just what you need. Pull up your Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as bold, it's just what you need. Oh, pull up your chair, let the stories unfold. It's laughter, it's lessons, it's love made of gold. Got a question, ask it, we're not shy in here. This is a safe space, honey, come face your fear. Got the mic hot, got the bass line deep. Granny's got the groove you wanna keep. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as bold, it's just what you need. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as bold, it's just what you need. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as bold, it's just what you need. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as bold, it's just what you need. Darling, lean in, we're breaking it down. Truth hits harder than the beat that pound. This is the spot where the real gets real. Granny's house is the place to heal. Lean in, we're breaking it down. Truth hits harder than the beat that pounds. This is the spot where the real gets real. Granny's house is the place to heal. Lean in, we're breaking it down. Truth hits harder than the beat that pounds. This is the spot where the real gets real. Granny's house is the place to heal. Lean in, we're breaking it down. Truth hits harder than the beat that pounds. This is the spot where the real gets real. Granny's house is the place to heal.
Granny ain't scared, and you better not be either. Welcome to Granny's house. Welcome to Granny's house. How are you today? Season two. What? Season two, episode two. We are doing it, girls and guys, and whoever else, my aunties and uncles and TTs that's all in the building I'm happy to see y'all here today. Let's get it started. Let's get it started. First of all, how y'all doing? We always go with what? The rules. The rules are as follow. We like, we follow, we share. We do not gatekeep at Granny's house. Mm. Welcome to Granny's house on Instagram. They call me Granny on TikTok. They call me Granny on Facebook. They call me Granny on YouTube and Lemonade and everywhere else. If you go on Facebook, now we have a Welcome to Granny's house page that will be all the text now, all the new shows. We will still be live on this page, but we say go over there for all the content. Soon we'll be going live on that page. That's another day. But other than that, I'm happy you're here. Welcome. But we all know that all images and words spoken or written belong to Granny. Your attendance is what? Your approval. So I don't have to call and go, Granny, I didn't know if you was here. You approve. It's all right though. But if you have something you don't want and you said too much, I won't I won't blast you out. We will not tell your business, correct? We won't do that to you. Also, if you're on Facebook and you got little stars in your pocket, send little stars. It helps you make more content. Content ain't easy to do. It take all day too to do it. Well, alaikum salam, beloved. How you doing? TT, welcome in. Welcome in. Uh-oh. Hey, thank you for the hand clap. We appreciate you, ma'am. How you doing? Welcome to Granny's house. Today's topic. So who was paying attention to today's topic? Today's topic in season 2, episode 2 is Am I too old to reinvent myself? I hope y'all can hear me because you know what? Let me do some spanking. Tuesday show, I could not be heard, period. At all. And you know what happened? Nobody told me that they couldn't hear me at all. Nobody said a word. So here we go. I hope y'all can hear me. If you can hear me, throw me some hearts in the chat or or give me some hand claps or show me, let me see something to show me that you can hear me. Or just type, we can hear you, Gray. Other than that, we're going back to, am I too old to reinvent myself? Good question, huh? Or have I been just holding on to an old version of me? Ooh. I hope y'all got your journals, right? I hope you got your journal because we got the first question tonight for your journal is, how many of us feel like it's too late to start over? Mm. And then I want to ask you, who told you that? Who told you it was too late to start over? Thank you, beloved, that you can hear me. Thank you. Who told you it was too late? Put that person's name in your journal tonight. We're gonna blast them out, right? We're gonna blast them out. So let's get started with our opening monologue. I'm so happy. Hey, beloved. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Where's our new TT? I hope she's here today with us too, sister. Sister Princess, I hope our new TT is here. So grab your tea, go sit down and get ready to start our opening monologue, right? Have you ever sat and thought to yourself, maybe it's too late for me? Too late to start over. Too late to try something new. Too late to become the person that you've been thinking about. You better answer them questions to yourself. You better write them in your journal. Or have you just been telling yourself that? Because, see, a lot of us are not stuck. We just scared to move. We scared to see a whole new. We scared to try and start all over again. You're gonna get there though. What? I had to ask myself if I'm grown, if I'm healed, if I've learned, then why am I still holding on to a version of me that doesn't fit anymore? You ain't answering. Y'all ain't listening. Why am I still answering to old roles, old titles, and old expectations of me that don't even fit with me no more? When deep down I know I've outgrown them. They're gone. I pushed them in the back. When we did what? We pushed them old things out. We released them. We released them. So I'm gonna let you know something that you're not too old. I'm not too old. You're not too old. We're just more aware now. We think more. We calculate more. We're more strategic. And we care more about what people think. And why do we do that? Ooh, we're gonna get to there too. And that right there will still have us still sitting where we are. Because the whole spirit is telling you to move. And as you hear it, you see all them green lights and they're telling you to go. And you know it, but then you have them two voices that come tell you. One goes, oh, go and try it, try it. And then one goes, mm-mm. You might go find somewhere, go sit down. This ain't the time. And then you'll be looking around like, what? Why? Why did I listen to this one? And I stagnated myself. I stagnated myself. And the problem ain't the voices. The problem is you. The problem with me all along. But tonight we're going to talk about it. We're going to unpack it. We're going to be honest with ourselves about where we are. Be honest about it. Be honest and tell yourself what you're doing and why you're still doing it. And by the end of this conversation, you may give yourself permission to start over. You may give yourself permission to go, you know what? Why was I acting? Why was I being stagnated to myself? So before we get into this, I want you to go write in your journal. If you don't have one, or you can write in the chat. Get ready. Tonight you're gonna write, we are choosing and we are becoming. We are choosing and we are becoming. Welcome to Granny's house. They blowing me up over here. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know. I hope you had your journey. I hope you're writing and getting ready. The real truth is not we're not too old, right? We're not too old. We have more to lose now. I think that's why we move a certain way. And we understand that we have more to lose. Some of us have a lot more. So that's why we move a little more calculated. But then we can't keep calling calculation if it's really fear. You're not scared of starting. You're scared of failing in front of people. That's what the problem is. I know that was my problem. I was scared of if this does not happen or if this does not go over right, what's going to happen? Oh, they're going to be talking about me. Somebody going to say so. Who is the somebody and why do we listen to these somebodies? But that was our main problem. No, that was my main problem. It was, am I going to fail in front of these people? Like these people hold this much precedent in my life that I gave them this much of me, that they had this much energy to make me stop going forward in what I want to do. Walaikum salam, beloved. That's a new mommy. Y'all give congratulations to a new mommy in the house. Walaikum salam. When you were younger, what? You moved off hope. Yes, we did. I did. I moved off a lot of hope. I hope it happened. I hope this to go right. I hope nobody see what I was doing. He said, right, who is the somebody? Child, you better let me know who is these somebody. And why do they get so much? Oh, why? When we were younger, we said we moved off hope. We moved off wishes. Wishes and but now what? We have logic. And there's nothing wrong with logic, but it's bad when our logic becomes fear. And now the fear is removing us from going to and trying something new. Even trying, pushing our own self to a better part of our own self. Y'all better come on like this, chat up. Come on. Age did not stop you. Awareness did. But fear in the awareness made you stop. Yes, it did. The somebodies is the nobodies. You better come on, TT. They some nobody, and we gave them a lot of, a lot of. They didn't deserve, right? She said, "Thank you." I thank you, beloved. The somebodies is nobodies. My TT said, "Y'all better stop giving them people energy. These imaginary people. Who are these somebodies? We always waiting on it and giving all this credit to." The holding on conversation. Ooh, I have that with me all the time. The holding on conversation. Now we said what? We said yes Tuesday that we've outgrown something and that why are we still holding on if we outgrown it? So then why are we holding on to this old identity of ourselves? Why are we holding on to these old titles? Sometimes it's time to let go of some of that stuff that no longer fits us. It's no longer becoming, it's no longer part of you. Mm. Why are we holding on? And people say old titles. Old titles can go really deep, but we can go there because some of us wasn't always saints. We wasn't always delivered, right? People put titles on you in your life, or people call you certain words, and you'll get to resonate them in your ear and living with them. And then you get to feel and do, now, is this really me? Have I become this? You didn't become that. You allowed them to make you feel like that. And then you what? You took that trash in your heart and became that. But now it's what? Push it out, release it. It's time for us to see a better part of ourselves. Y'all better stop. What my sister said, my TT said, folks always have something to say and so opinionated. Mm. We also can fear having to face constructive criticism as well. Yes, you know what? That is one of the things we don't realize. Constructive criticism is something that we should learn to take in. And what the messenger even told us, some things you're gonna take in, some you're gonna throw away. We have to learn how to extract the good out of everything. And when let's say once you burn all the dross off, throw the rest of that little ashes away that you didn't need. But don't be so quick to go, "Ooh, here comes somebody come telling me something. They think they know everything." Well, you probably missed your blessing because you thought that person couldn't tell you something because maybe their station in life, or because you may be judging them. Do not judge. You're gonna go there. Don't be afraid to start over again. This time you're not starting from scratch. You're starting from experience. Wow, what I say? This time we're not starting from scratch. We're starting from experience. So we talked about taking ourselves and remove and we have now what a different kind of movement, a calculated movement. But don't make the calculated movement become fear. We talked about that, right? Let's make it now that it is our experience, and we're going to pull and extract from that experience, and not go back and do that same thing again. But also, the experience also was the bump and the bruise that we had to take. Y'all don't want no bumps and bruises. The bump and the bruise we had to take to get to where we're going. Because now you're what? You appreciate it more. My mama say, you don't appreciate nothing. You appreciate it more. Because I had to what? What Drake said, I had to start from the bottom to get here. Y'all ain't listening to me. Get rid of old rules that people expect. Excuse me, old roles. Get rid of old roles that people expected from you. Throw them away. Release them. Release what other people told you you should be. You can't walk into your new life dragging the old version behind you. So we can't walk into our new dispensation of time, this new life that we want to create, and we're still holding on to the old behind us. You can't take the new into your new adventure. It's gonna stagnate you. What you can't bring in what they say. You can't put old wine in a new wineskin. Your soul will always tell you when it's time to start a new chapter in your life. Trust it. Trust when you're being told to leave that old version behind because you're healing. We're striving to heal. What? We're not there yet, but we're working on healing. We're working on the better parts of ourself. We're not too old. We're getting better, girls. We're not too old, uncles. We're getting better. We're getting better. And we can reinvent ourselves. And this is what we're going to talk about now. Reinventing ourselves. And why we don't reinvent ourselves. Why don't we? We don't reinvent ourselves usually, like my sister said, fear of judgment. Fear of what people gonna say. I did that to myself. I was in a stage in my life and things were going a little crazy. And I said, you know what? I want to go back to school. And then somebody, one of them somebodies, oh, you know how old you are? I said, yeah, I know how old I am. Ooh, you think you can sit in the classroom? I said, listen to your mess. I can't sit in the classroom. Ooh, that's gonna be expensive. All these somebodies was trying to tell me I couldn't reinvent myself and make a better me. But you know what I did? I went and forged through all them people, found me a whole new bunch of somebodies to hang out with at that time. And the new somebodies that I was dealing with were on the same path. And we all wanted to get out of that job we was on. So we were at midnight testing ourselves so we could pass this nursing test. In the middle of the night on them people's job. Yes, we did. But what it allowed me to see you can reinvent yourself. And then when I realized that it was two older women that were with me, were older than me, God bless them. And they were pushing and pulling the same way I was doing, trying to get off that same job and doing the same thing that I wanted to do. It showed me that if they can reinvent themselves, why couldn't I? And I did. Am I doing it now? No, I'm here with y'all. But I appreciate the fact that I pushed myself and I showed myself that yes, you can reinvent yourself. And in that reinventing of myself, it allowed me to see a side of me that I didn't know even existed anymore, a tenacity that I have pulled, that I have pushed away from myself. Mm, I'm hot, y'all. I better deal with it. Comfort and familiarity. Comfort and familiarity is another reason what we're familiar right here where we are. I could have said that. Oh, I'm not going to school. I'm happy. I can stay right here and flip these burgers. I can stay right here and keep waiting these tables. Or I can stay right here at this computer for another 30 years. Mad is all outdoors. I gotta look at these strange people all day long. Or I took the initiative and I said, I'm gonna stick my toe in that water. I'm not gonna be scared. And that was the biggest jump I ever made. One of the biggest leaps I made in my life was to remove myself from fear of feeling or everybody telling me what I could not do. And I had to tell myself, you are going to do it. And now you got to do it because now you done went up in there and put your chest all out in front of all these people that told you what you couldn't do. And you done cuss half of them out. So now you got to do it. But that was a good one for me. I needed that extra kind of push, right? Starting over feels like failure. Starting over feels like failure because we feed ourselves negative conversation. Starting over feels like failure because before we even start, we already got 10 things of why we shouldn't do it. And a lot of times it don't move as fast as we want it to move. We've all started a little business, or I don't know how to like to use the word little, excuse me. We've all started a business, or we've started something, or we were cooking in our house, or maybe braiding hair. We were sitting, maybe watching Bad Children. We were doing something, right? But it didn't, when before you first started, you were sitting in there, you're writing your goals down, and you were telling your husband, or whoever you were next to, and you were like, oh, we gonna cap this one right here. This gonna be the one. This gonna get us out the ghetto. And then after a month in, you only made $10. After 2 months in, you only made $30. And now you're sitting there with this failure, defeat feeling, going, oh, it's not gonna work. Oh, I don't know why I'm keep doing this. But then you know what happened? You probably was right there. That little next extra one day you would have put in would have been that day that you would have made it. But you quit. You let it feel like failure when it wasn't failure. It honestly was that what? It was testing us to see if we had it in us to do. I know I'm not the only one, but I don't know where y'all at. Y'all real quiet tonight, so I must be touching. I'm touching stuff tonight, correct? So what? Starting over is not failure. It's alignment. We have to align ourselves to get and take ourselves and put ourselves in proper alignment. And as we're on Granny's house, mentally, spiritually, and physically, we have to get in a better alignment. Then when we do want to go and tackle these things, we're healthy, right? We can go back to school, or we can start that business, or we can go and pick up the grandchildren, or we can do whatever we want to decide to do to change ourselves. We have to do what? We have to make and that one day or day one. You decide it. You get to pick it. Are you going to pick today to be your one day? Or is today going to be your day one? Because a lot of us have been living in, girl, one day I'm going to do it. One day somebody going to make it better. One day it's go. Who is these when is this one day? How you know you promised another day? Who told you that you could bank on it? You better get to say it be the will of God. Inshallah, I have another day. What? Just already banking one day I'll do it. I heard Reverend Ike say one time, he said people sit back and they buy these beautiful, expensive clothes and they tell themselves, oh, I'm gonna start dressing nice and I'm gonna look like this and I'm gonna look like that when I go out. And he said, you know what? You allow them clothes to sit in the back of your closet. The moths will eat half of them and they'll smell like old dust and stuff. And then you'll pull them out one day and go, why I didn't ever wear these clothes? Why I didn't put myself together? Why I didn't enjoy what I had? Because you know why you was waiting for that one day. No, so now you know what I do? Yes, if I wanna wear my fur coat to Walmart, that's my business, because I reinvented me, and I enjoy making me happy and doing what I desire. So if I got combat boots on with my muumuu, I enjoy that, that's my business. Enjoy and find out how to reinvent you that makes you happy. That's not hurting nobody. Y'all better throw some hearts in the chat and show your sister some love tonight. Come on, come on. Reinvention is not restarting. Sometimes it is restarting, but not all the time it's not restarting. It's evolving. It's taking ourselves to a different level of ourselves. Let's see what happened to our little granny when she wanted to go and start all over again.
Maybe I should try something new.
Girl, please, you too old, Granny.
Silence. Granny, go for it. I'm blessing your desires.
Ooh, okay then. Let me log in.
He told Granny, you better go for it. I'm already blessing your desires. You hear me? And that little stinky devil. What he tell her? Oh, Granny, don't you do it. You too old to do it. I'm glad he banished him. Get up out of here with your little negative mess. What? I'm starting over. I'm starting a new pattern of thought, a new wave of emotions, a new connection to the world, a new belief system in who? In myself. Y'all went to public school, so I'm gonna read that again because we comprehend slow. I'm starting over a new pattern of thought, new conversation. Find some higher things to talk about, a new wave of emotions. I'm not allowing that old, crazy, unhealed me to take over. I'm learning how to balance myself to a higher level of thinking of God, correct? A new connection to the world. I want to be a servant and serve and be of the ones who serve. And my new belief system in myself is trusting that I can. Not only trusting that I can, girl, you better know I am. I'm about to make it happen. I'm gonna do it. That's my belief system, my new belief system for myself. I don't know what yours is, but you be writing in your journal. Let's get it together. Come on. You're not going back to zero. Mm-mm. I have a fur, and if y'all see me rub my head, it's this little furs drive me crazy. You're not going back to zero. We're not going back to the zero to the beginning. Why? Because we already went there. What we're doing is we're going to reinvent, recycle what we had, the pain that we did, learn from it, and come back and reinvent. Try something new. She said, what? I have to start over about 50, 11 times. And you know what? I've started over about 50, 11 times too, to the window, to the wall. But in that new starting over, we thankful that we had the courage to do it. What if you would have stopped at that 50th time? If that's a new word, I want my money for it. But if you started at that 50th time, it didn't happen. But that 11th time, that's when it popped. Girl, you better keep on going. Come on. You're starting now with experience, though. We're not starting from zero. We're starting with experience. We done seen it. We done been there. This experience that we have should help us to be able to make better decisions, proper discernment. Proper discernment when we in rainbow. And you about to pick that dress that's about this big. And we know we this big. Mind our business. I ain't body shaming because I have to talk to myself. Proper discernment when we know we wear a size 10 and you in there with a 9.5 shoe on talking about the girl. I can still do it. No, put them heels down and get you some of them save sixes. Come on. Proper discernment and when we in there in the store making better decisions. We're reinventing ourselves. I mean, we have to make better decisions about everything. Stop it. She said, yes, every time I start over, I uncover something bigger and better. Clock it, TT. I under something better because you minding yourself and you realize, girl, I ain't weak as I thought I was. You're not behind. We're not behind. We are actually more prepared now. Yes, we are more prepared for this journey that we're on. We are prepared because we done had them bumps and bruises. What they say, don't hit that wall. Well, we had to hit that wall a couple times. But in hitting that wall, it also showed us now, ooh, it's time to, now when I go this way, I'm gonna make that left. What Erica Badu said, this time I'll make a left. I made a left somewhere back in there. But in making that left somewhere back there, now it's gave me two rights. I'm gonna go right this time. I'm gonna figure it out differently. You are not late. What? You're finally ready to do what you've always desired to do. Mm, you're not late. You're ready now. What? Type in the chat, I'm ready. I'm going to let fear go. I'm ready to do it. I'm ready to start it. What? I'm ready to make a change tonight. Welcome to Granny's house. 30 minutes in, that time goes by fast. I am enjoying y'all. Please forgive me if y'all go, Granny, you all sounded preachy, preachy. You know what? I've been feeling good. And as I was studying tonight and getting ready for this show, I realized that I'm doing this. So I can talk about it. I'm reinventing myself. My TT says she ready. I am reinventing myself. And I'm mining out of myself, like my sister said, a better part of me, seeing bigger and better things in me. So I was ready to talk about this one. Much more than people go, I'm a reinvent. Everybody has a difference of reinventing themselves. For me, my reinvention for myself is to see myself in a more diligent, serving mental capacity to where I'm able to rise above my emotions, function where I am, and also be able to create beauty and show beauty and serve beauty and be of those of the beautiful ones, right? My TT say she ready. And like my sister has her husband comes on every morning. His podcast, he said, make God smile. Did you make God smile today? And that's one of my mantras I put in there. Did I make God smile today? I hope I did. I hope I did. Make God smile. And that's something maybe we should think about. We thank Brother Will for that. Make God smile. Halfway through the mark, if you're just now coming on, welcome to Granny's House, episode 2, season 2. We are talking tonight about, am I too old to reinvent myself? Am I too old to change, or am I just scared? And I'm happy being the same Negro I'll be. No, we not. No, we are not. She said that part. We're gonna make God smile. Come on, TT. Yes. Make God smile. Let's see what happened with our granny. Let's see if she was happy today.
What if it's too late for me?
You missed your chance.
That voice didn't come from me. You still have time.
Then I'm starting today.
Well, Granny told Granny, said that voice didn't come from me. You start today. Get it going, Granny. And put a smile on your face. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We thank God for Brother Will Muhammad. Thank you, sir.
Start new business at any age.
Application denied, Granny. You're too old.
That voice didn't come from God. Granny, you're not late. You're ready.
Period. Let me submit this.
Granny said, what? Period. I'm not too late. I'm finna start that business. I'm finna give it a try. And get that little fool out of my ear come talking about application denied. Boy, bye. Banish him immediately. Get out of here. Get out of here. I got a couple questions since we've been talking. Get your journals out. My first question is, what have you been wanting to do, but you keep talking yourself out of it? What have you been wanting to do, but you keep talking yourself out? Oh, y'all better throw some hearts in the chat. Queen Mother has entered the building. We see you. Hey, beloved. Queen Mother said, as long as you have breath in your body, it's not too late. It's not too late. It's not too late. I'm gonna give you a story about Queen Mother. She started swimming. What age were you, Mom? Was you 70 when you learned how to swim? I think it was 65, 70. But I thought she always could swim, right? And then all of a sudden she jumps in the pool and she's all doing, she's all got her little cute little outfit on. I go down there and see her. I'm like, ooh, bless your heart. I didn't know you got it like that. Look at you. And she goes, I didn't know how to swim. And I'm like, what? All them times I jumped in the pool thinking you could save me. I thought you knew how to swim. And then she says, no, I didn't learn how to swim 2 hours till now. I think she was about 70. Correct me, Mama, if I'm wrong. But she reinvented herself at that age and said, this is when I want to learn. I'm going to swim. She said, I was 62 and your father was 65. Come on, see? God is great. Come on, all the time. We say God is good. You're supposed to say all the time, black people, all the time. Yes, she was 62 years old. I always thought she could swim. And look at me and that crazy brother of mine just jumping all in the pool, thinking that was we all would have been at the bottom and waiting on her to bed. Then she was 62. We all jump in the pool, scared her to death. I see why. But thank God she reinvented herself and she wasn't scared to do it. 'Cause jumping in the water right there is one, just a feat. A lot of us have that feat, something that we are not going to do. I'm still fighting with jumping in that water, right? I better hurry up. I got 10 more years to catch up to her. Cross my fingers. My next question I want to ask you, you should be writing in your journal. If fear wasn't in the room, what would you start tomorrow? If fear was not in the room, what would you start tomorrow? What would you create? What would you build on? What would you tell yourself? Mm. What would you throw away? What would you leave behind? That's a good question. We didn't even think about that one, huh? I hope y'all writing in your journal. I am physically, mentally, and emotionally ready to enter a new phase in my life. I'm ready to grow and get better. I am ready to grow and get better. And that's one of mine. I I am ready to grow. I'm ready to get better. I'm ready to stop being the bumbling idiot. I know people don't talk bad about yourself, but I have my moments. I have had my moments. But I'm ready to see myself in the strong, empowered person that I desire to be. I'm ready to grow into her. I'm ready to see myself mentally, physically, emotionally, and we're going to add spiritually to that because I cannot make myself or see myself better if my spiritual connection to the one that grants me this at this new day, if it's not with him, what can I do? I have nothing. Mm, I got a lot of these tonight. My story is filled with broken pieces, terrible choices, and ugly truths. Mhm. It's also filled with a major comeback. Close your ears, mama. Kicking ASS, peace in my soul, and the grace that saved my life. So we all have some broken pieces, what they call those skeletons in our closet. In 52 years, I've made some bad choices. Oh, I ain't gonna get that's my business. And a lot of ugly truths. I've been told a lot of truths that I may have thought were ugly, but they were really good truths that I really wish at this time, some of them truths I would have paid attention to. But what they say, it's also filled with a major comeback. And I'm gonna kick me a little tail as I'm coming up in my comeback. And the peace in my soul and the grace that saved my life. Y'all better come on. The grace that saved my life. We still have time. What Queen Mother said, you still have time. As long as you have breath in your body, it's not too late. We still have time. You still have purpose. You have purpose. I have purpose. I have to tell myself that. You have a purpose. And if you haven't figured out your gift, then take this time now to go, you know what? I done figured and found out everybody else's stuff. The time when I'm going to figure and find out what is good for me. What makes me pop? What is it that I've always wanted to do? Don't be come now. Don't come jumping out of planes and tell me Granny told me to do it. No, I didn't say that. But if that's what you desire, go jump. That's your business. That's your business. And you are not done. We're not done. We're not done until they drop that casket 6 feet or somebody and we take that last ride through the city. You're not done. And even then, before that, we pray that our energy and spirit of whatever mission we were on, that somebody would take up that mission and we're never done. Come on. As long as we are breathing, God is not finished with me. God is not finished with you. It is not over. Come on, y'all. Queen Mother segment. We miss Queen Mother's segment on Tuesday. Queen Mother's segment today comes out of Isaiah 43 and 18. Isaiah 43 and 18 in the Holy Bible. Isaiah 43 and 18 says, let's see what it says. Oh, it's going by fast, child. Let me see. Let me get it so I can read it for y'all too. Ah, forget the former things. Do not dwell on the past. See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? I am making a way in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland. Come on, y'all. Isaiah 43 and 18. Forget the former things. Do not dwell on the past. That's God words. That ain't Granny words. See that I'm doing a new thing now. He doing a new thing with you. He doing a new thing with me. Thank God. What he says, it springs up. Do not perceive it that I am making a way in the wilderness. We live in the wilderness. What? He's helping making us a way in all this madness. And he said, I'm giving you a stream in the wasteland. Ooh. Y'all better come on. Hand Queen Mother some love for her diligent hard work she does. Walaikum salam, TT. How you doing? We thank Queen Mother for her beautiful saying that she gave us from the Holy Bible today. That was Isaiah 43, 18 and 19. Thank you, beloved, for your awesome segment and your help. You can't go back and change the beginning. Why? You can't go back and change the beginning. No. But you can start where you are and change the ending. Change the ending. Thank you, beloved. Go see it's a whole new ending waiting for you. But you go, oh, I'm scared to go. I'm scared to try. I don't want to see it. What if they laugh at me? Who is they? But my sister said, who is they? Don't give them that much energy. But what if it don't work? How you know? But but I'm 70 and who gonna listen to me? What you mean who gonna go listen to you? You are at the right age. I'm 75. They're not gonna talk to me. Ma'am, you are counsel. We're waiting on you. I should not be sitting here. A 75-year-old beautiful queen should be sitting here telling me, helping me to maneuver through this wilderness so I can see that spring. What? We need you. You are not too old. Come on. Isaiah 43, 18 and 19, Queen. 43, 18 and 19. So come on. Are you ready to start over? Are you ready to start over? Are you ready to come to a new you? Are you ready to see a better us? Starting over is not a sign of failure, but a mark of courage. A willingness to give yourself and your life what? Another chance. Maybe another chance at a new career. Maybe another chance at healing. Maybe give yourself a new chance at starting that business back up. I know some people have some really nice businesses. But you know what? Just like I said, we went that first month and we didn't make $100 million and we quit. Maybe give yourself another chance at yourself. Here's another chance at love. It's not too late. It's not too late. You know what our problem is? We are looking for Denzel in the 90s. We ain't even the same person in the 90s. Child, we got to go and dig a fences, Denzel. The man got his teeth and he still can see good. Stop playing. That's another topic, and we'll talk about that later. Starting over, my darling, be brave enough to find the life you want and courageous enough to chase it. What? Then starting over. Then start over and love yourself the way you always meant to. Ooh, I like that. When we start over, we're going to love ourselves the way we were always meant to. Y'all didn't hear me. Y'all did not hear me. So drop in the comments tonight. Put in your journal tonight. Tell me what you're ready to start over. If you want to share, if you don't, that's your business. But you share it to yourself. Tell me if you're gonna start a new job, maybe a new career, maybe go back to school. I don't know. They got it online now, child. If you live in California, Cal State Dominguez is about to have free you better go in there free tuition if you want to go learn some of this AI computer stuff. We'll get left behind. Maybe you want to start a new healing journey. Maybe you want to help others heal. Don't be scared. Start that business. Go ahead and create it. You go, but girl, but everybody's making headbands. So what? There are 15 different types. What? 15 different types of wheat bread in one aisle. You better start. Don't be scared. Start that new business. And then what? Start the new you. And you don't have to walk around telling everybody, I've been delivered. I've been healed. Just be you. Create and just watch the new you just transform. And as you transform, yes, ma'am, as you transform, people go, you know what? Something different about you. You're not different about me. I'm better. Oh, who you think you is? The new healed me, mind your business. That new better me. You can't go back and change the beginning. What? Well, we said that, right? We can't go change the beginning, but we can start where we are and change the ending. We can see a new ending. It's up to us. Don't be scared. Don't be scared to get out of chapter two. Stop talking about 1939 and talk about 2026. Stop talking about that man that's gone. He been gone for 30 years. Leave him there. Stop talking about that old woman you was chasing in kindergarten. She gone. She probably got 10 kids by now. Come to the new level. Come to the new era. Come see a new chapter. Come see that new chapter that's waiting on you to walk into it, but you keep walking back to chapter two. You don't want to see a new chapter because you're still hanging in chapter two. Yes, you are. She looked over her old life one last time, inhaled deeply, and whispered to herself, what? Himself. It is time. I am ready for my new story to begin. Y'all better screenshot that one. We're going to have to make a granny put with that one. While she looked at her slow life one last time, she said, Whoo, it's time now. It's time for me to throw off that old ways. It's time for me to come out of them old conversations. It's time for me to stop hanging out with that crowd that still want me to be and still taking me places I shouldn't be. It's time for me to stop walking in them into the gym thinking that it's gonna exercise my body without me doing no work. Come on. It's time for me to actually walk in the building. You've been paying for that membership for 3 years and you ain't walked in. Don't let comfort bury your calling. Don't let fear and being in that comfort zone bury where you should be. Because some of us are not stuck. Well, we tell we're not stuck. We're just scared. We're scared to move. We're honestly scared to see a better part of ourselves. Because we've never seen that person before. And we think that we're going to get to acting funny. No, we're not. Because we're healed this time. We're different this time. We're not going to act funny. We're going to act different. We're going to act better. Right? So stop asking for a sign. This is your sign right here from Granny in her pink fan having a hot flash. This is your sign right now. Do it. Go for it. Just like Michael Jordan said, just do it. Just do it. Throw in some chat. Just do it. Put that in chat. Say, I'm going to just say, just do it. A little Nike switch, a little heart. Do something. Just do it. We're going to make it happen. We're not going to stay stuck and stagnated in 2026. No, we're not. Too much going on. Too much going on. So tonight, we told the truth. I hope I told some truth to y'all. I hope I said something that made some good sense. Not cute truth, not comfortable truth. You know, I don't know how to tell that. I don't know how to sugarcoat. If I did, I'd probably have more friends. But the real one, I try to tell the real truth because I have to tell myself the real truth now. And I have to ingest it when somebody else is telling me the truth. That it was never really about my age. It's not about your age or why we're not doing things. It's not about my age. It's about fear. It's about fear of starting over, fear of being seen, fear of failing, and fear of people saying, what is she doing now? And when I say people say that to me, people say that to me all the time. What is she doing now? And I love it because you know what? That means I'm not scared no more. I'm not scared to reinvent myself. And this is the one that always gets me. Girl, what you about to wear? And they even told me they had to figure out what I'm gonna wear because they scared I'm gonna pop out looking crazy. But y'all know I'll be trying. Come on. Some of us been letting fear sit in the driver's seat for way too long. For way too long. But I want you to hear me clearly tonight, right? You are not too old. I am not too old. And we are not behind. We are definitely not finished because we still breathing air. Give God a hand clap that we still breathing air, right? And everything you've been through, everything you've learned, every mistake, every lesson, it did not disqualify you. It did not disqualify me. It prepared us. It prepared us for where we are right now, for what we're about to do, what we're about to make happen. So, that one thing we keep thinking about, yes, you are. It's nagging at you because you get up every morning and go, girl, you know I'm trying. Today is my day. Today. I'm going to start today. Not Tuesday. I'm going to start today, right? We always tell ourselves that. So if you're thinking about it, that idea, that move, that version of you that keeps showing up in your mind, that is a calling. She's not random. She's waiting on you to go and make it happen. That's your calling. So stop sitting still. Stop sitting and waiting when you know your calling is calling you. Your answer, what? Is getting up and making the move. You answer it by moving. You answer it by doing. So I don't care if you're 10, 20, 50, 60, 80. If you woke up this morning, if you're 92, you still got time, right? You still got time. And I don't need you to stop asking. And I don't want you to keep asking yourself, is it too late? You know what we're going to ask ourselves when we say it's too late? We're going to say, I'm starting anyway. And look crazy at yourself. I'm starting anyway. I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to make it happen. So what? We're going to start anyway. What are you choosing to start? Not tomorrow, not next year. What are you choosing to start now? Talking to me, I ain't talking to you, but I'm talking to you too. What are you choosing to start now? What are you ready to make happen? What Queen Mother said, remember, every good and perfect gift comes from God. So if he puts it in your heart to reinvent yourself, is there for him and use it to glorify him. So basically she's saying it came from him. So you better use it to glorify him. If he told you and you got all them signs that came like this one tonight, and that sign said, go for it. And all them green lights just kept flashing. See that green in her name? The green, that's a green flag. What? Take that perfect gift that came from God and glorify it. Reinvent yourself and don't be scared to do it. Do not be scared to reinvent yourself. So tonight's mantra, as we leave out, our mantra tonight is it's not too late for me. It's not too late for me. I'm still becoming. I release who I was and I give myself permission to begin again. What? I release who I was and I'm giving myself permission. Maybe we need to be told that. Give yourself permission tonight. Look in the mirror before you go to bed and give yourself permission. And if you're watching this tomorrow, before you drink that coffee, after you drink that coffee, look in the mirror and give yourself permission. Say, I give myself permission to start all over. I give myself permission to change. I give myself permission to quit. I give myself permission to grant myself this new life. Mm. Come on, y'all. Come on. Don't let the comfort, don't let it bury you. And don't get buried in don't lose your calling because you got buried right being comfort right where you are. Mm-mm. Granny told you not to do it. I had a good time with y'all tonight. I have enjoyed every single part of this because I was talking to me, because I have some things that I'm working on myself, and I have some things that I had to remind myself that, ma'am, it is a little hard right now, but what you're working for is going to be great. Because I told myself it is, right? What I'm pulling at and what I desire, it's going to be great, but I have to see it being great. And I had to remind myself, who are they? Them days, see them days there. And come find some new days that talk better to me. Come find some new thems to hang out with that give me more motivation. And you be that them. You be that they. You be that one that maybe somebody needs to bring to sprinkle a whole new light into our own atmosphere. So if you need to see our mantra again tonight, this is our mantra for tonight. It's not too late for me. I'm still becoming. I release who I was and I give myself permission to do what? To begin again. Yes, I give myself permission to, you're welcome, beloved. You give yourself permission, beloved, because I'm doing that to myself tonight. Give myself permission to begin again. I had a fabulous time with you all tonight. Like, follow, and share. Like, follow, and share on Facebook. Like, follow, and share on YouTube. Tonight, if you're on YouTube and you're watching me from YouTube, it's free. Hit that little thumb right there, my little workout. See, I was working hard in my life at one time, my little thumbs. Hit the little thumbs up button. And the thumbs up button is letting YouTube know that you enjoy Granny tonight. She's over here telling, she's talking, she was reading and pontificating. I had a good time with her. Hit the little thumbs button, it's free. And also like, follow, and share. Like, follow, and share on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Lemonade. What is that? My miss one? Instagram. They call me Granny is the moniker. They call me Granny across all boards. Made it easy for you. And welcome to Granny's house. Welcome to Granny's house. I'll see you Tuesdays and Thursdays at 8 p.m. Tuesdays and Thursdays at 8. We last 1 hour. We have a ball in our 1 hour as we learn, as we love on each other, and as we find out new things that we're going to create and do to make ourselves better in this new season. I had a great time with you all. I pray you all learned something. I'll see you Tuesday. Like, follow, and share, and follow the pages for our daily prayers, Granny Unfiltered, and also They Call Me Granny on TikTok, our daily prayer times and our daily conversations. See you all. Enjoy your rest of your week and do what? Do something nice. Say something nice or just smile if you can't do that. If you can't say nothing nice, try shut your mouth and walk away. I love y'all. Welcome to Granny's house.
Knock, knock, who's there? It's the truth at the door. Don't wipe your feet, just bring your mess to the floor. This ain't no bedtime story, no cookies and milk. It's a straight shot of wisdom, smoother than silk. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as bold, it's just what you need. Pull up your Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as bold, it's just what you need. Oh, pull up your chair, let the stories unfold. It's laughter, it's lessons, it's love made of gold. Got a question, ask it, we're not shying here. This is a safe space, honey. Come face your fear. Got the mic hot, got the bass line deep. Granny's got the groove you wanna keep. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as bold, it's just what you need. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as bold, it's just what you need. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as bold, it's just what you need. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as bold, it's just what you need. Darling, lean in, we're breaking it down. Truth hits harder than the beat that pound. This is the spot where the real gets real. Granny's house is the place to hear.